Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is JGOD. In today's video, I'm going to focus on how to play against full parties, especially when you're playing solo. Right there you can see the KN57 class setup, hybrid mags, rapid fire, stock, as well as a suppressor, ComSec device, flak jacket, and dexterity. And what you're going to see in this match is pretty much all 5 players on the enemy team, as far as the ones that are grouped together, are running with that Stingray operator mod. You're going to hear it in the background, you're going to hear it going off. And then I have to adjust my playstyle so I can make sure I win those engagements. Because if you go head to head with anyone using that specific attachment, odds are you're going to lose. And I know it's easier said than done to position yourself in a spot where you're going to win these engagements. So the overall goal is to help you improve as a player by walking through my thought process so you can see my decision making, especially when I'm playing a stacked team of 5. So if you could do me a favor, and if you do enjoy the video, please remember to hit that like button so this video can be seen by more people. In addition to that, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you enjoy the content, want to find your way back, make sure you do hit that red subscribe button with notifications on. So a lot of the decision making in this particular gameplay really comes down to positioning yourself based off the minimap and seeing what's going on with your teammates as well as the enemies. I go ahead and get out this window and I'm trying to go around for that long flank. Luckily I do have a suppressor on. I can see that guy on the minimap that just killed my teammate, so I'm just pre-aiming this area. I'm thinking they have the Stingray operator mod, so I peek it, see if I can land a couple of shots, and then I get out of there. Even if they would have landed one shot, I wouldn't have died at that range because I do have flak jacket on, even if they do get that headshot. And then I'm working my way around, and I'm going to end up going around underneath. You can see the shroud is covering us, and what I'm going to do is pre-aim the guy as he's in the spawn. As he comes out, I can see him on the minimap, and I'm able to take him out. There are a couple up top, but they don't know exactly where I'm at just because of that shroud as well as that suppressor. Obviously, the shroud takes priority, but as I come through, I double check to see if anyone's coming from that direction. You can see this teammate is taking that guy out. I go ahead and rotate back around to this left side. I can see the guy's coming up the stairs, and then I go ahead and pre-aim and pretty much take him out as well. And what I can see is that our team is kind of scattered all around the map. I do call in that UAV, which gives me a little bit more information. You can see that guy in the middle of the map on the right that I'm kind of chasing. He was able to jump over the wall. He gets an engagement with my teammate. Teammate ends up grabbing the tag. Looks like the spawns are starting to flip. So what I'm going to do is go around the long way, and that's sometimes the tricky part. You do need to go around the long way. It makes yourself a little bit harder to predict. And right here, my teammate gets taken out by that grab slam. As the guy jumps out, I'm able to take him out pretty easily, grab the tag, and you can see the guy ends up calling in his strike team immediately. So obviously he was stacking for the high streaks. I might have just stopped him off the streaks, or maybe that was the highest streak he was able to obtain. Looks like my teammate runs by. I go ahead and push around this left side, see if anyone else is there, because sometimes the spawns will flip really quickly and they'll linger. And what I'm doing is I'm pushing around. You can see the teammates are right here, and then I go ahead and work my way back around. Guy ran through. I'm going to go ahead and chase down, try and get the kill, and then I go ahead and slide in and get the tag. And right here it's looking like the spawns are all wonky. I get out of there. I could have easily died. But you can see there's like 4 enemies right there along with the strike team, and then I go ahead and take that guy out, get back to cover, call in my TAC 5, so that gives me full streaks. I was slowly working my way towards those streaks, and then I was able to call in the sniper's nest. And what ends up happening is the players start just leaving gradually throughout the match. Even though they're in a full party of 5, one will trickle off here, one will trickle off there. I still want to try and maintain my streaks, because typically if you're able to cycle those streaks fast enough, it'll end up forcing and applying a lot of pressure for the enemy players to leave. I was able to take that guy out. The other one gets taken out by the sniper's nest. And in addition to that sniper's nest taking out that enemy, you can see it already took out another strike team member. So that's a plus. I still haven't called in my strike team because I know there was a hacker. But in an effort to keep that momentum, I just decided to call them in anyway. So you can see that there's new people coming into the lobby. There are still about 3 of these sweaty players from that 5-man party left. And then you can see right there, they're denying tags. I come back through, and there's multiple coming from the other side. I got to go ahead and kind of push up, see if I can stop them. You can see he ends up pushing towards my teammate. I jump out, take him out. There ends up being another one, and then I got to go ahead and take this engagement. And it looks like as I jump out, I kind of end up missing my shots, and that's unfortunate for my end. But that's a new player in the lobby. That's not one of the party. So the UAV's in, and now we're starting to build that momentum. You can see we have a considerable lead. And I went ahead and double-checked these player stats. A couple of them had 3.0 EKIA ratios, and another one had a 2, and the other ones kind of had like a 1.5. But regardless, they were in a stacked party, and they should have just been steamrolling the lobby. But the main reason they didn't is because they weren't really grabbing any tags, they weren't playing the objective, and I was able to streak up and stop their highest score player. Right here you can see how I get out of there, because again it's going to be all about momentum and streaks. These 3 guys are still in the lobby, they're going to create issues for me. So I gotta go and kind of reposition myself, get out of there. And you can see kind of how I took that engagement. This gunfight, I end up just choking my shots. I don't know why I didn't land a single bullet on the guy, it looks like. But regardless of that, the streaks have applied enough pressure to the enemy team that they're actually feeling it. Right here, you're gonna see that another one ended up leaving. So there's only 2 of them left. So what I'm doing is still trying to apply pressure, rush through, try and get some of these easier kills where they're coming out of spawn. And as I come through this left side, I read it kind of wrong. I'm thinking my teammate is going to be looking in this area. I didn't really expect that guy to just be standing there, but it looks like they were kind of baiting that tag for whatever reason. They were just kind of standing off to the side, seeing if they could shoot somebody in the back. But regardless, you can see that we've gotten a considerable lead. But I know for a fact that if I didn't call in streaks and I didn't shut that guy down, they would have all been cycling streaks and we'd be down by 30 points at this point. So being able to read the mini map, being able to position yourself, making sure you get that first set of streaks, and playing your life as if it's the only one you're going to have in the entire match. I end up pre-aiming, taking that guy out. There's another one over here on the head glitch. I kind of peek out, kind of fire a bullet. Luckily the guy was one shot. Either way, I would have had to re-engage if he wasn't. But I come back through, grab the tags, and you can see that guy finally left. So now that 5-man party is completely gone, and now we're able to just steamroll the lobby. Luckily, I did have some random on my team that was pretty decent. You're going to see he was putting in work as well by grabbing tags, getting his score streaks in tandem with mine, especially when he was able to get that UAV. And I'm not going to pass this off as this happening every single time. I'm going to tell you sometimes this is very difficult to do. Sometimes those people streak up because your teammates die way too fast, and there is literally nothing you can do in those moments because they're just going to be raining in streaks after streaks, and then they're going to be able to run up the score. So just keep that in mind. It's not going to happen every time, but even if you're playing solo, you can kind of turn the tide if you're able to call in those streaks on a consistent basis by playing your life. So a little bit of a shorter one for you guys today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. If you're brand new, make sure you do subscribe with notifications on. I am going to be streaming again later today over on Twitch, so if you'd like to participate in the open lobbies that I'm going to be running for Black Ops 4 multiplayer, make sure you check that in the description. Go ahead and follow with notifications on, so you'll get that notification when I go live. Appreciate the support on all the videos. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.